Oh, that sucks. Hey, hey,
Hey.
hey. How are you?
Let me take my hat off for this one.
Hey, hey. Well, what a way to start 2023 with a vlog. I know, I haven't uploaded on my main channel in a while. I think it's been like 3 or 4 months now. But I felt like today was a fitting time. 1, because I have a mustache.
Relax. I just want to take some pictures.
And 2, a mullet.
Stop it. Get some help.
And 3, it's just fitting for this vlog because we're going to Super RetroCon in Tampa. And if you know me, you know I love nostalgia. Archie's going to Pet Paradise. The ears go up every time I say it. It's currently the 28th and it's 7:19 at night. Now, why am I recording this a day before with my outfit for tomorrow? Well, I know 1, I'm not gonna have the energy to do this tomorrow morning. And 2, I'm just super excited. I wanted to show you my fit before we just leave tomorrow. We have a vintage Marlboro t-shirt, vintage cowboy. I don't know if you can see that. I don't smoke, nor do I condone it, but I just like the style of the vintage Marlboro merchandise. We have our jeans on with our Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. Had to grab these. These are my new favorite shoe. Let's get a close-up of these. Wow. And you know, since I'm excited about my fit, I slept like this last night. Since the retro vlog, Waffle Crisp is probably one of my favorite cereals of all time, and I want to document it before they discontinue it again. Now let's get in the car. This is the face who's ready for Pet Paradise. How about Pet Paradise today? You want a Pet Paradise? Okay, let me grab your leash. He just jumps out of the car. He absolutely loves it here. He will force his way into the door and show people how to get to the day camp. It's gonna be sad leaving this place. Got our Starbucks, officially on our way to Tampa for Super RetroCon, and today's goal of this entire vlog is to show you what Super RetroCon's all about. It really reminds me of 90s Con in Connecticut, which I need to go to. I wasn't able to go last year, I wasn't able to go this year, and next year I will be there. Mark my words. But for Super RetroCon, I saw it on Facebook, popped up. Apparently they have arcade games, celebrities from TV shows and movies back in the day, vintage collectibles. You know, that's the main reason why I'm going. Cosplay. Unfortunately, we won't be participating in the cosplay today. And I want to show you if it's worth it, what they can improve on for next year, because I think this is only their 2nd year of doing it. We're on our way now. Can't wait. Let's see what this is all about. Go ahead, do you move, do you move? Oh, there it is, there it is. Honestly, this is the only reason why I know how to spell banana. We're here. This is actually my first time in Tampa, and every time I think about Tampa, I think about the Robin Big episode when they came to Tampa.
He didn't like getting kickflipped. Later, Gator.
Before we get in today, if you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button down below, as it does help out my channel immensely.
When you first walk in, you're greeted by some neon, some classic TVs, and arcade games.
Big sucker for pinball, so you might catch me on there later on.
But we're gonna go over to the vendor section and see what there is to offer. Why are you so awkward? My wife in her element with her film camera, trying to get a retro look. I love it. First thing to catch my eye is these old school McDonald's Happy Meal boxes. I love these. And after these were discontinued, I feel like that's when McDonald's started to suck. Look at that. Disney. Hey, Disney World. I might have to grab that right there. Another bin that I'm a big fan of right now. Well, growing up, I had almost all of these. The old Pokemon. I believe these are the Burger King toys. I want to document this too. I didn't even know this was a thing. Baby Pac-Man. It's half video game, half pinball. This is super cool.
So it's kind of broken up into 2 sections. Behind this wall is where we just were with all the arcade games, and then you have all the vendors on the other side. This is where I'm going to thrive, the vendor section. I already having thoughts about how I want to sum this up, but let's keep taking a look around, shall we? I feel like my sister Allie would drive this, and Jameson, her boyfriend. So if you see them in this, mind your business. Teaching her well. She's looking for vintage shirts. I like that. I like that. You could rock that.
Someone noticed my camera.
Annie just got noticed with her camera. People appreciate that here. But the way they used to make stuff, they just don't make it like they used to, man. The advertising for toys and the way they made toys, it's not the same. Annie's currently loving this. There's something for everybody. This is from Hollywood Studios or MGM Studios. Man, bring it back. Bring the Sorcerer hat back. Annie remembers having that.
Well, I don't know if I actually had it, but I remember someone having it.
but it was part of your childhood. Annie's favorite part of her childhood is the dentist smell. I asked her what her favorite smell was from her childhood, and she said the dentist. Well, have her stuff. More Pokemon. I'm not kidding. I had every single one of those growing up. This has to be one of my favorite booths here. They have a bunch of stuff that I'm super interested in. Classic Disney, really anything that you're looking for. Classic Star Wars, Batman, advertising, the Energizer bunnies over there. And Annie has found her favorite vendor, the shaved ice. You know we're getting some. So you got the car show over here. And you got some cosplayers walking in. Jimmy Hart right there. He charges $40 for a selfie, but I'm gonna shoot him from the back because I don't feel like paying 40 bucks. That'll do it for Super RetroCon. So we're sitting enjoying our shaved ice, and while we're doing this, I'm gonna show you what I got, what I picked up. 2001 Space Odyssey, sealed on VHS, and a keychain with a classic Mickey Mouse comic on it. So overall review, should you check out Super RetroCon if it's going on in Tampa and you're in the area? Yeah, it's definitely worth a check out. I don't think you'd spend all day here unless they obviously make it bigger, but for what we experienced on Sunday, not too wild. Big fan of the vendor section, like I said. Nothing will beat though my boy Retro Junk in Manchester CT. That's my place for go-to retro stuff. But we're concluding it here after an hour and 30 minutes. Kind of made me sad because this convention has a lot of potential. The rest of this vlog is going to be a day in Tampa. So let's see what else we can find. We're gonna keep the retro theme going. We're gonna stop at Viper Video and Nerd Out Comics. It's not in the best part of Florida, it seems, so wish me luck. The outside and area definitely do not do this place justice. When I went inside, the people that work there are super cool, and they had every VHS tape imaginable. They had everything from VHS to beta tapes to DVDs to even VCRs, and there's multiple rooms that you can go in, and the shelves are just stacked with super cool tapes, and it kind of reminds me very much of Blockbuster. So we survived Viper Video. It was actually a really cool store, had a bunch of back rooms where you kind of go in and go through the whole shelves, like you saw in the B-roll from before. But now we're going to the aquarium. Our vintage retro day has turned into an aquarium day, and behind us is a massive cruise ship. But let's check out the Florida Aquarium. I've only been to 2 aquariums in my entire life, and both of them being in Connecticut. Annie taking a picture with the penguin. First stop, wetlands of Florida. Holy crap, that's awesome. I know. Oh, look at that guy. Look at that. Look at the ducks and the turtles. Annie, he only has 1 flipper. I know the other one's up. Never mind. That's just sad. He's cool, man. This is awesome. We need to do this more often.
He looks like he literally wants to eat me.
He does not want to eat you.
Shout out to Emma.
Oh, Emma. Annie just called you a snake. Oh, lemur. Like, I was gonna say Zabumafo, but this is the best aquarium we've ever been to, and we were only in the first exhibit. If you're in Tampa, stop at the Florida Aquarium. It's amazing so far. You can get up close and personal with all the animals. It's just wild. Annie, what's your thoughts on the aquarium so far?
I love it.
Better than Connecticut?
Oh, for sure.
What is this lemur doing? Having a good time. Just know, Steve Irwin's got shooters out here. So I want to show you this entire aquarium without just talking the entire time. So let's get a cinematic B-roll sequence now. Photo booth.
Get ready.
They actually didn't come out too bad. If I was 12, I'd be all over these, especially the alligator. Wow. Otter. Even this guy right here. Stingray. Wow. Overall, super pleased with this place. So worth the 40 bucks. Now we're going to our last exhibit, the African penguins. Hi. If you're in the Tampa area, this is a definite stop. I guess roosters just roam the street here for fun. We've seen about 6 of them on this tram ride. We're off the tram, We're finally in downtown Tampa.
Super cool right now. Just taking our time, exploring downtown Tampa. Holy crap, oh, how tall that building is.
About an hour into downtown Tampa. Not really too much to do here on a Sunday, but we are about to rent some Lime bikes. My legs aren't meant for this. I'm a little too big for this bike. Whatever, we make it work. Where is she? Come on, Annie! You gotta see this angle. They gotta shoot music videos like this. For this life I cannot change. It is keep up in the maze. I'm like shooting my own music video right now. Now we about to go fast. Let's hit it fast. Let's go! Slow moving traffic up ahead. This one's for my dad as we're riding our Lime bikes back to my car. We stopped by where the Tampa Bay Lightning play. Pretty sick arena on the outside. Annie with a Lime bike. If you ever come across a Lime bike, I highly, highly, highly recommend them. They're so much fun, especially since you don't really have to do a whole lot of work to pedal. Usually where I'm from, people steal the Lime scooters and Lime bikes. So, shout out Hartford, Connecticut. Stumbled upon this little wharf. And now we're gonna go bowling at Splitsville. Haven't been to Splitsville in a long, long time, since downtown Disney in probably like 2015. Let's see how we do. So psych, we're not going to Splitsville. The wait is way too long, but I guess instead we're gonna grab something to eat and then head home because we don't wanna be out too late because we still have a 2.5 hour drive back home. Tampa, wow, you blew us away today. I know the day started off slow with RetroCon, which I'm not gonna say it was completely lame. It has a lot of potential, especially if they get more vendors, more celebrities, more arcade games. The thought is there, especially if they update their social media while the actual convention's going on to see what it's like and get people more excited. I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. Again, the vendors really kind of took it away from me. Maybe it's just because I like collectibles and all that. Next up, the aquarium. Absolutely loved it. 11 out of 10. Wow. I've been saying that in this entire video. Just wow. Trolley was fun. The bikes were super fun. And then that little wharf where we kind of went for food just sums it all up. Like, this is such a great state, Florida. I just love it. Highly recommend moving down here. It was really nice to actually just get out of Fort Myers since the hurricane and just seeing different parts of Florida. We have been going to Disney. We actually went to Disney like 3 times since my last video, but I've already put enough Disney content on here. We rode Splash Mountain for the last time ever. Super sad. But that is going to conclude today's vlog. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Demolish that like button as always. Until the next video, guys, thanks for watching.